Albion Online has officially announced Avalonian Roads update. With all the changes that's gonna happen, I decided to not only revisit Ava Roads solo, but to do so on a 0 to hero, starting with a 50k flat 4 set, and see where is it gonna take me. It all started with a friend after my break from Albion, telling me a sad story about how he lost all his money. So I started thinking, what would I do if I only had a 50k and can't use corrupted dungeons? So I hopped on and chose one-handed arcane build that only cost us 50k and said, let's go to Ava Roads one last time. So I went in from Martlock side, Black Zone of course, and I said I'm gonna go scout for some good Ava Roads, some green chests, stuff you can do on a tier 4 flat, to be honest. Maybe if I get a small fight or something. I saw the small chest less than a minute, so I wanted to go check it. Of course, there was a blob on it. It's outside the portal zone, so it's almost impossible really to get it solo ever. At the same time, of course, there was like a full ganking group, the blob, and they're just trying to gank some people. Normal stuff. And we found a guy who wanted to dance, invited me for the dance, so I dismounted to actually dance with him for a bit. The battle bracer, flat 4, I'm in flat 4. We're both broke, trying to just have some fun. He has insane mobility, so I know that I'm not gonna be able to kill him either way. If he doesn't like full commit for me, uses his boots wrong or something. But either way, I'm sure he can't kill me either. So that's why I basically took the fight, to be fair. Of course, he went for like the old school assassin jacket into an E damage thingy. Still have my assassin jacket, he has nothing here except his bob. Either way, I'm getting, I would say, 3 to 5 basic attacks with my merc jacket, even if he pops in the correct timing, so I would still win the trade either way there. Of course, since he got nothing, he just decided to call it off. I'm just gonna trace him like a sad, lonely dude, but nothing really I can do about it except tracing him and seeing him flowing away. Maybe wave a bit for him or something. I was just hoping for him to noob trap himself somewhere or anything happens really so he stops. Like it would be a boost of my money even though it's a flat 4. After all, I have 0. So then I found the Halloween dungeon. I didn't try it before since I was on a break from Albion and just came back 2 days ago. So I decided to actually try it. The boss, it was like a rare chest. The boss was forcing me to dance and stuff. It's pretty fun, to be honest. The chest was actually pretty good, like 82k for somebody who's literally starting with 0 is amazing. So I went out and said I'm gonna go back for my Ava dungeons, Ava roads. I found a good road and just started clearing the green chests in it. I didn't have a huge amount of green chests, but actually no, actually I had a pretty decent green chest amount. So I just decided to do them all one by one. Of course, my first green chest in like a year. Of course, my first green chest in year was actually a common green. Kinda sad, but if you know me, you know my luck. And here we found a huge upgrade, like a Merc Jacket tier 6. That's amazing. It made my life much easier just clearing and doing this stuff. Doing it on tier 4 is actually pretty hard, to be honest. You need to like not fuck up the PvE part. That one was a blue chest, which actually pretty nice, even though the chest itself wasn't nice, but at least it gave you the indication that you have some sort of RTB. I already had a bunch of money on me, but I wanted to scout the next road. Um, then I found that guy outside of the road. He has a pretty good gear, but a low weapon. He has a really decent amount of fame, so he's not a noob either way. I can't really catch him if he fights me. He probably wins either way, so or like 99% of the time wins. So I just went back, and the road itself was just gathering road. I said I'm gonna head back and sell everything I have. I'm selling them as a sell order, so just fasten up the situation since I technically have zero, even though I have money in my account. I'm just too lazy to do a new account, or like to put my money somewhere. So I'm just counting it up separately. You're gonna see all the calculations after the repairs and after the taxes, like after selling with taxes and everything. I'm not counting on estimated market value and with the packs. So after we sold everything and did the repair, we had 194k point 8. So I decided to do some upgrades. I upgraded most of my gear to 6.1. Except my arcane staff, I upgraded it only to 5.1. Maybe I should have, but I kinda prioritized the rest of my gear since it was a bit cheaper. At the same time, I wanted to get a set for the cape to call it a day, and the Invis potion. I know maybe I shouldn't have gotten them, but the Invis potion is just in case I found a node or someone I can Invis gang. Sometimes it comes in a really clutch where like the Invis potions gives you a free mill from a person just because you went on Invis on him or something like that. Like a fisherman on the road, a lot of really, I can't count how many situations where Invis potion was a huge clutch. After the full shopping, we only had 12.5k left. It's barely what we're gonna need to actually repair. So I went in all in. I went to the road. I literally found this chest only having the boss. So I scouted around. There was nobody. And of course it was golden. Since it's not my RTP and this guy showed up. So I wanted to loot the bags, which is the most important thing to secure, and I try to loot as much as I can just in case I get enough, like he has a friend and I need to peel off or something. But after like 1 second literally I noticed his name and no guild, so I didn't think he has anybody on him. I used my soldier boots way too early. When he used his boots, I didn't think he's gonna use his boots into an assassin hood. So right now I literally have zero mobility while he has his boots and his W, so if he wants to peel off, he's just peeling off. All I can do is waving him goodbye. Oh, I'm just waving him goodbye right here, to be honest. Should have went back, like there's no reason to trace to just keep tracing here, so I went back to collect the rest of the chest. And of course I had a huge amount of money, so I had to go back and stash. My dinner was almost ready, so I just stashed it. I didn't really sell anything. I used the silver packs to buy 6.1 arcane staff, and that's it. Um, that chest was actually pretty decent, 25k plus bags. That's really nice for a common chest, to be honest, especially it's a tier 4 one. Of course, most of them is like green. I don't know if it's wrong with my luck or what. Like, let me know in the comment if you're doing this. Do you get luckier by like the amount of less amount of green chests? Well, my dinner was actually ready here. I had to come back and just stash everything so I can go eat and take a bit of a rest. So I stashed everything here. We had 486.3k after selling with using the bags, by the way, and like repair after repairing too. So I'm saying the full total amount after. While I was going to a road, I found a medium chest right next to a road, so it was pretty safe to stay on it. It was only like less than a minute. I really wanted to go for the 1v2 against these dudes. For it, it's a medium chest, it's huge after all, but of course this full like CVZ group shows up, or a small scale group shows up, I guess. So I just went back for my road and called it a day. I saying good luck with your chest, guys. Went for the first green chest I found, and then a guy showed up. He scared the shit out of me. I can never kill him with the gear and the IP and everything. He kept tracing me for a good portion of time, like half the zone or something. Then he said hi, so I stopped to say hi back and see what did he want to say. I'm pretty close like to the outrest, to the exit here, and I noticed coming back, and then he said, I love your content. That was amazing, brother. Thank you so much for that. You literally made my day. Quick style. I hope you're watching this. Huge shout out for you. Love you, brother. So even though he scared the shit out of me and I couldn't really go back for my green chest just out like like I wasn't gonna tell him like can you leave me the green chest or something, but either way. So I went back to another road, and while I'm doing a chest, a guy, I see a name coming to me, dismounted, a huge, big boy gear, 1500 IB. He already blown up most of his cooldown, so I checked if he has a recent kills with assists just to make sure he doesn't have friends. And I went for it, like I can actually take him out here since he pretty much blew down all his cooldown. So I want to blink his last Q, and I'm pretty sure I blinked it, but somehow I still got damage, and of course he had a healer with him. And I don't know how he's throwing sandals, and I really don't understand why he's throwing sandals, like, same speed as soldier boots. Pretty weird there, I really didn't feel like there was much difference in his speed at all. Here I'm pretty much dead either way, so I'm just fighting plastic pressing, like just don't die for nothing. And I was really tilted since that's a huge gear for us to lose. So I just, tilting messages that of course he had a healer. Actually, like, there was a good chance I lose the fight, but either way I would be happy with losing the fight if the healer didn't show up. At least it would be my loss. So I went back, bought another gear to go out again. Can't see my luck. Now we only have 293k. Oh my god, I wish it was 900. It's so hard to live for, to be honest. So I just went into another road, just one swap the road. I died here, like before coming here, even though it was literally a few seconds. But I died here with that gear just out of my kit unlocking my router while I'm looking for a road in the black zone, like literally after I zoned out of the city, so I just didn't have to be honest. Here I just found a 3-way fight. I'm not sure if it's 3-way or is there like a team up in the middle. It's 2 Badon bows and 1 bear bows in the situation. The bear bows is really stacked. The Badon bow is pretty much dying. The other guy, like, out of the whole non-guild things and like different guilds for the other 2, I just thought it's a 3-way fight and nobody's actually together. The bear boss was really pissed from the Badon boss, so he decided to ignore me and just go for the other Badon bow. So I went back to execute this guy just in case I need to peel off and take the stuff. For some awkward reason, this guy wasn't actually PvP downed, he was PvE downed. If you noticed, his like bar started going up so high after this monster de-aggroed. And the purpose here is pretty low on mana. He already used everything. He doesn't have another Hellion jacket. I can actually take him down. I still have my Razy potion, or like a Razy potion. He Razy potion. I do have everything. He's literally like 1 Q away from this, and there is a name coming on southwest of me. And of course, it's a 7-2 breaker. Kills me with an E and just leaves. Like, I don't even think. Just decided to leave. Since I didn't think he needed me, I went back, bought the gear again. I literally didn't have enough money to even buy the set for the game, so I just bought the more gear. I have 22k left. Then went back for the portal, found this fight outside of the portal. So I just wanted to sell the market. The guy was super unlucky that I really didn't to, even though it looks amazing. But I really didn't to. This guy is in a really nice gear, he's stacking quite a lot. At the same time, his passive lifesteal is like so much. So I wanted him to just feel like I'm getting closer to die, so commit small. And then I'm gonna start kiting him and actually killing him. But of course, 2 guys showed up and they went fully for me, not for him. Not even the same gear, like not same alliance, nothing, just went straight for me for some weird reason. Thankfully, they didn't really commit for me, they didn't have amazing abilities. I DM me a lot, I really never understand when somebody DMs me a lot. What am I supposed to say? Like, what's even the answer for that? Like, please let me know if you know. Since we're at it, by the way, if you didn't already subscribe, like, just push that button, subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment saying whatever. Like, this helps a lot. I went back here to actually see if the guy looted my body. He didn't loot my body fully, at least I got like 40-50k out of it. That's something for somebody who only has 22k. I went back for the greed chest, and here I was really tilted. I was about to call it a day, but that chest was pretty nice, to be honest. And then I noticed like there is a static solo dungeon, so I said I'm gonna do it and then call it a day. And God, I was so happy that I did say that. Like, it was only one floor. The first chest was a purple rare chest, which is amazing, a huge help. Second chest was a golden legendary chest. I didn't even understand. Is the game just like giving me my RTB back for all the green chests I had? And it was like, look at this like bags and like the satchels bags is so amazing. Like, that's so much juice. Like, how much is it? It's like 23 bags still for us, like 230k. That's already like almost my full setback, or I think it is actually my setback. And the last boss was just an uncommon like blue chest, but it still wasn't really bad at all. Like, pretty much over 50k with the bags. That's pretty good. So of course I had to go back and stash the whole loot and everything, so I sold everything, and pretty much like the Elder Souls was just pretty like so fucked up price, so I couldn't really sell it on a normal sale order. Like, I'm not gonna lose that much, I don't have that much money. And now we have a little bit of juice out of the actual silver bag, so we can sell stuff normally. We don't really have to go for sale orders anymore, since I'm practically having money, like the bank's money and stuff. And we still have my gear on me. I don't have a cape on it, but that's fine. We have a lot of money. I have to actually have the cape. I'm so glad that I didn't call it a day before I went to the dungeon. I was literally an inch away from just calling it a day, because how tilted I was from the two discs. That's literally next to each other. And with the bags and everything, we ended up with 1.05 mil. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like. Leave a comment, tell me what you think about the video, and day 2 is gonna be up soon. I'm actually gonna be filming it tomorrow, like living it literally tomorrow. So see you guys in the next video.